Plum here, g'day champions, how's it going? And welcome back to another Division 2 video. So, why should everyone be in the Dark Zone right now? Is it to PvP? Die to skill builds and then get clapped on? Kill trolls and then do the clapping for yourself. Die? Die again? No. This is why you need to be in the DZ now. Nope, not this one. Ah yes, here it is. This one. This one little piece of awesome. That's right champions, with the launch of Title Update 16 and Season 10 Price of Power, exotic components themselves have been introduced to the game. There's no longer any need to farm exotics and then break them down. We can just farm the pure exotic components itself. Do you want to be a cool son of a bitch and have this many exotic components fast? Then smash the like button on this video, and if you're not yet, click the sub button to show your support. And prove to this salty sailor that everyone watches my feed.
Put that on your fucking feed, eh? Your fucking feed. Get your phone out. Yeah, no one watches your fucking feed anyway.
What did he say?
So how do we get these pure exotic components? Well, there's two ways. The first way is to farm the open world by clearing control points level 3 or higher and opening the loot box. It's a pretty simple and easy thing to do. It can take anywhere from 3 to 6 minutes to clear most of these control points. A little bit longer if you're newer to the game or your builds just aren't up to par. Unfortunately, all these exotic components are still RNG based, so you're not guaranteed to get one. You could literally spend hours clearing your map of control points and get nothing. That would suck. You're also very limited in this farming method because you can only access these loot boxes once in a 24-hour period. I guess the upside of farming the open world control points is you get massive XP to level up your season track and your SHD watch. All that farming of NPCs also means loot. Loot means that you might get a chance of an exotic or two dropping. But this is not the best way. See, these exotic components are now in the Dark Zone in the landmark boxes in both the normalized and the ODZ. But Plum, what about those meanie rogues? Fuck 'em.
Fuck 'em.
See, these exotics don't need to be extracted, so once you pick it up, it's yours. No nasty rogue can ever take it from you. Now, do I agree with this? Heck no. The DZ should be high risk and high reward. Personally, I think that you should have to extract these exotic components. But currently, you don't have to. And yes, I'm well aware I'm going to get a massive amount of hate from the PvP community for promoting this DZ farming method. But if this farming method helps any players, or helps repopulate the DZ just for a little bit, it's a good thing. So, who wants to get max exotic components fast and easy?
Me, I would do first.
No risk with high reward. So my farming method is pretty simple. Jump into any old DZ and get to looting. Run to any active or non-active landmark area and loot the box. Again, this is all RNG based, but I can clear a whole DZ in about 10 to 15 minutes if I'm fast and get about 3 to 5 exotic components, but sometimes I get even more. I did this for a couple of hours the other day, and in just that short time I got well over 50 exotic components with a few pesties as well. Maybe my Dark Zones were quiet and maybe my RNG was just awesome for that day, but it just seemed way too easy. With the route I take, DZ West is probably the smoothest run and we get 13 boxes. DZ South only does have 11, but DZ East is where it's at. It's got 16 of these loot crates. When doing this farm, you do sometimes need to kill a few NPCs in the active landmark, and you do sometimes get sidetracked and end up clearing the whole landmark too. You know, a little extra XP never hurts. And yes, rogues will turn up. But I don't care because I've got no loot for them. Because these exotics go straight to me, no extraction required. So what if I get killed? I just respawn and I move on to the next box or even the next DZ. Or I can just kill them and then clap on them. Same.
Same.
Same, everything's same.
Once I clear a dark zone, I just move on to the next one. Whichever dark zone is the ODZ at the time is your best bet because it doesn't require dark zone keys to open these loot boxes. In the normalized, you do have two options of opening them. One is using a dark zone key, or you can simply pick the lock. Picking the lock does take slightly longer to open the box, and it does turn you rogue for a short time. Unfortunately, this is going to indicate to others where you are, and it could draw unneeded attention and distractions from your farming. Also, we worked out that just because you're in a group and one person gets it, it doesn't mean the rest of you will. It's RNG. For me, I found this to be a super easy farming method, and it's kind of unlimited. These loot crates I believe reset after about an hour, so by the time you've cleared all 3 dark zones, you should be right to start off your farming route again. If you do go into a dark zone and it seems like somebody else has claimed most of these boxes, you can finish off your route just to double check, or simply get a server transfer. Yes, I do understand that this is a lot of running around for something that's not guaranteed, but it's easy. This is no risk, high reward farming. This method's not going to cost you hundreds of thousands of resources like that 0 to 30 exotic farm that only gives you one exotic component every 8 to 10 minutes if you're super fast. And it's not Summit Floor 10 exploiting. So in my opinion, this is one of the main reasons why everyone should be in the dark zone right now. And once you've done some exotic component farming, hang around for some PvP. If those players that don't like PvP or don't know how to take some time to engage with the PvP players in the community, you'll realise we're not all assholes. Some are, but most aren't. Most PvP players have a world of knowledge that they don't mind sharing. See, the more people that we can educate and teach to PvP is better for PvP in the long run. And it might actually decrease the amount of cheesy fights we have and the amount of hate mail that we get. I do have a Facebook group where we talk PvP. If you want to learn or you have knowledge, please join. So that's my say, and that's going to be a wrap on this video, champions. And like always, show your content creators your support, like, share, comment, and subscribe. All this kind of stuff really does help support myself and the channel. So that's going to wrap it up for this one, and I will catch you all in the next one. I'm Plum out. Oh my god. Memento for the win.
System reactivated.
Wait, I'm clipping that. Fucking like, share, subscribe, watch my Memento build videos.